everyone, and welcome back to the English Easy podcast for a better life. I'm Emma, and as always, I'm joined by my fantastic co-host, George. How are you doing today, George?
Hey, Emma. I'm doing great, feeling energized and ready for today's topic. How about you?
I'm doing well, too. Today, we're tackling a small word with huge power. No.
That's right. Saying no can feel difficult, awkward, or even rude. But for successful, happy people, it's a fundamental skill.
Today's deep dive is inspired by ideas from great books and the habits of highly effective people. We won't just give you phrases, we'll explore the mindset behind them. Here's our episode journey. 1. The philosophy of no. Why do top performers like Warren Buffett and authors like Greg McKeown swear by it? 2. The language toolkit. Polite, firm, and creative ways to say no in English. 3. Context mastery. Applying no at work, with friends and online. 4. From theory to action. Learning from biographies and building your personal not-to-do list. 5. Interactive scenarios and reflection. Deep practice without simple drills. George, get ready to think, reflect, and empower your English and your daily life. Let's begin.
Let's build the foundation. Emma, why is no so praised by successful individuals?
It all comes down to focus and priority. The investor Warren Buffett once said, "The difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything."
He means that if you want to excel at a few key things, you must decline hundreds of other good opportunities. This is the core idea in Greg McKeown's book, Essentialism, The Disciplined Pursuit of Less. The essentialist chooses to say no to the non-essential, to say yes to what truly matters.
Exactly. It's not about being negative. It's about being selective. Every yes is, in fact, a no to something else. If you say yes to an extra project, you might be saying no to family time, rest, or your own goals.
Let's talk about another concept: opportunity cost. This is an economic term, but it applies to our time. When you choose one activity, you pay with the cost of not doing another. Successful people are very aware of this cost.
We also see this in productivity systems. In The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey, habit 3 is put first things first. This means organizing your life around your most important roles and goals, not the urgent requests of others. Saying no protects your first things. So, the first step isn't learning a phrase. It's shifting your mindset. Saying no is an act of respect for your time, your goals, and your well-being.
Now, let's equip you with the English to do this politely and effectively. We'll move from soft to more direct. A. The gentle decline, softening the no.
These are perfect for casual or unexpected requests. 1. I'm afraid I can't this time, but thanks so much for asking. I'm afraid softens the refusal. 2. That sounds lovely, but I'm already booked up. Booked up means my schedule is full. 3. I wish I could, but it's just not going to work for me right now. Shows empathy. 4. I'm going to have to take a pass on this, but I appreciate you thinking of me.
B. The clear and direct, for work or when clarity is needed. When you need to be unambiguous. 1. Thank you for the opportunity, but my current priorities don't allow me to take this on. Professional references your priorities. 2. I'm not available for that. Simple, firm, no need for excessive apology. 3. After checking my schedule and goals, I need to decline. Shows you considered it. 4. That's not something I can commit to. Focuses on your capacity.
See the deferred no, not now, but maybe later. Useful when you're interested, but the timing is wrong. 1. I'm focused on a big deadline until Friday. Could we revisit this next week? Suggests a specific time. 2. My plate is completely full this month. Could I let you know if something changes? Plate is full equals idiom for being very busy. 3. I can't join the whole project, but I could review your report for 30 minutes on Thursday. Offers a small, specific yes instead of a big no.
Notice a pattern? Many include thank you or I appreciate it. This acknowledges the request before declining it, which maintains good relationships.
Let's apply this to tricky situations, using advice from successful people. At work, protecting your focus.
Imagine your manager asks for one more thing. In Deep Work by Cal Newport, he argues that focused, uninterrupted time is essential for high-value work. You might say, I want to give this new task the attention it deserves. To do that, I'd need to deprioritize. Current project X. Which would you prefer I focus on first?
This isn't a refusal. It's a strategic question that shows you're managing your workload. It puts the choice back on the prioritizer.
With friends and family, protecting your energy. Oprah Winfrey often talks about saying no to things that don't align with your spirit. For a social invite when you're drained, I need to recharge my batteries tonight, so I'm going to have a quiet evening. Let's plan for next weekend instead. You're being honest about your need, rest, and offering an alternative. This is healthier than a vague excuse.
To yourself and digital distractions. This is crucial. Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek, talks about an information diet. Saying no to constant emails and social media is saying yes to concentration. Try setting boundaries. I don't check emails after 7 p.m., or I say no to meetings that don't have a clear agenda. You're saying no to the habit to say yes to your focus.
Let's look at real examples from biographies and interviews.
Steve Jobs was famous for his focus. He would say no to many good ideas to pour all his energy into a few perfect products. He believed that innovation is saying no to 1,000 things.
In her book, Thrive, Arianna Huffington talks about saying no to the culture of burnout. After collapsing from exhaustion, she learned to say no to working 24/7, which allowed her to be more successful and creative.
Elon Musk uses a principle called first principles thinking. He breaks problems down to their core. When faced with a request, he might ask, does this fundamentally help achieve the goal? If not, the answer is no.
Your task. Pause and think. Think of a person you admire. How do you think they use the power of no in their life? Journal or think about this for a minute.
Let's move from theory to your life. We'll do 2 activities. Activity 1, create your not to-do list. inspired by productivity experts. Write down things you will consciously say no to. Example: I say no to checking my phone during my first hour of the day. I say no to last-minute requests that are not emergencies. I say no to projects that don't align with my main goal for this quarter. This list becomes your guardrail. It makes saying no in the moment easier because you've already decided.
Activity 2. Role-play scenarios. Advanced. We'll describe complex situations. You formulate your response. 1. Scenario. A colleague constantly asks you to fix their minor tech problems, interrupting your deep work. Your script. Hi, Tom. I'm in the middle of focused work right now. For quick tech issues, could you please contact the IT help desk first? They can usually solve it faster. 2. Scenario. A family member guilt trips you for not visiting enough. Your script. I love you and miss you too. My schedule is very tight this month. Let's schedule a video call on Sunday and plan a proper visit for a specific date. The key is to affirm the relationship first, then state your boundary, and often offer a small alternative that works for you.
Let's revisit our top 5 powerful words, concepts. 1. Essentialism. The practice of focusing only on what is most important. 2. Boundary. A clear limit you set to protect your time or energy. 3. Opportunity cost. The value of what you give up when you choose one alternative over another. 4. To defer. To postpone something to a later time. 5. Assertive, confident, and respectful in expressing your needs.
And that's everything for today's episode. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode and learned something new, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
Because your support helps us create more helpful lessons for you.
Stay motivated, keep practicing, and we will see you in the next episode.